Hello, everyone. I would like to welcome you here tonight to our broadcast. And today we're going to talk about a subject which is important for us to understand the need to understand this subject well, and is about gratitude. Gratitude is the key. I would like to welcome everybody that are here tonight. I would like to also ask you if you can comment here, if you can hear me well. And I take this opportunity to say that I am very happy to be here back after a while being on holiday. And so now we are back, and I'm very happy for that. So, gratitude is a very important thing to understand, because most people these days people are talking about gratitude to almost anything. People say, "Oh, about anything. Oh, gratitude." Especially in Portuguese, I hear people all the time using this word, but I think people are start misuse this word, because gratitude is not just to say thank you. Is much profound than that. So I would like you to tonight to take part, to ask questions if you like, or to make comments. Please participate. So I would like to say hello to Alda that are already here, Francini. And I would like to ask people, if you are watching me on Facebook, please put your name so I can relate to you. Otherwise, I can't see your names. I can only see people when you are on YouTube. So I know some people here, and Josephine is here as well. Hello, good evening. And please put your name. Yuland is here as well. So as people coming in, I will say hello. Fernanda as well. Good evening, everybody. I am very happy to be here with you again. And I was away on holiday, and now I'm back. So very, very happy to be here. So why did I choose gratitude? Because gratitude is very important in our life. And for the last few weeks, when I've been talking about manifesting, and I didn't really go through this topic. So that's why I'm doing that today. Because people talk a lot about manifesting, wanting more stuff, wanting a better relationship, wanting. But we sometimes forget to be grateful for what we already have. That is the key, and that's why today I choose this title: "The Gratitude is the Key." So I would like to say hello to Claudia as well. Claudia is in Portugal. Alda also is in Portugal. So as people come in, I will say hello, and I will invite you to write here in the comments, so we can have this broadcast a bit more with a lot of interaction, if you wish, obviously. So, gratitude. Why gratitude? Having an attitude of gratitude, because sometimes we have a lot of things in our life, and we take those things for granted. We are just talk about the things that we don't have. We always say, "Oh, because I would love to have this, I would love to achieve this, I would love to have this relationship, I would love to have this house, this car, you know, this job." We always talk about the things that we don't have, and we forget to say, to have gratitude for the things that we already have in our life. So if we are not grateful for the things that we already have, how can we have more, or more things that we want? And the other thing that I've read this thing in a book called Conversations with God a few years ago, and this helped me so much to understand this process of manifesting. And the book is a book that I really, recommend that you read. It's a very good book, and the author is the book is written in a manner that he has this conversation with God. So the author is basically asking God about, I want to have a better life. I want to manifest, a better job, money, and other things. And why don't I get that? And basically, the answer from God, I mean, I'm quoting the book, it says, the problem is with you is that the only thing you do is wanting. You want this, you want that, you want a job, you want more money, you want a better lifestyle, you want. And I mean, this on the words of God, I always give you what you ask for. So if you ask for, I want, I will give you more wanting. So this sometimes is quite hard to grasp. So if what you ask God, universe, is wanting, it will give you more of that. So instead of being specific in what you want, if it's I want more, so you will have, God will give you more wanting, not necessarily what you ask for. So I hope you're grasping this. If you're not, please let me know. I will explain it better. So coming back to manifesting the life of our dreams. I said here the other day, and I love this quote. I love this phrase. It's something that I've been living lately in my own life. Is my frequency is my currency. So if I'm not, when I am grateful for something, my vibration rises. So if I am not grateful for what I already have in my life, is it will be a bit more challenged to get better things, to get the things that I really want. So that's the reason why being grateful is so important. But sometimes people say to me, Maria, but I don't have the things I love to have. How can I be grateful for a life that I am not happy? So there is only one person in your life that can change your situation, and that person is yourself. We have the power to change things that we are not happy with. But sometimes we give that responsibility to other people. We give it to the government, we give it to our families, to our partners, to our bosses. But if we are not happy with something in our life, there is only one person who is capable of changing it, and that person is ourselves. Of course, some other people can help us with that, but if we take responsibility for our lives, so if you're not happy with something, then change it. Don't wait for a better economy. Don't wait for a better government. Don't wait for a better weather. It doesn't happen like that. If you're not happy with what you have now, change it. Oh, yes, it's very well, but it's difficult. If you think things are difficult, as I always say it in here, the more you think, the more you think the things are difficult in your life, the more they will become difficult. It's about the frequency. Remember what I said. Frequency is my currency. So the more my frequency, the elevated it is, the better things will happen in my life. So I would like to say and ask you guys to, if you have anything, please let me know. Put your things, write things in the comments, and I will be able to answer that. So one of the things I always say to my clients, and this is something that people have a bit of a problem grasping this idea, is you being grateful for something that haven't yet happened. And I know people ask me all the time, how can I be grateful for something that hasn't happened yet? And this is where the secret lies. That's where the secret lies. Because sometimes we are waiting for things to happen for us to be happy, for us to be grateful. But the process is the other way around. So if you are in a good vibration, if you are in a good state of mind, your vibration rises, and then you start being grateful for the things that you wish that will happen to you in any area of your life. When I talk about manifesting, I'm not just talking about money and material stuff. I'm talking about anything that be can be money, can be um, stuff, can be relationship, can be a new job, can be anything at all. So if you want to manifest anything in your life, think what it is that you want. Have it very clear. I know I keep repeating myself in these areas, but they are very important that we grasp that we understand that. Vision. Have a clear vision of what you want. That is key. Sometimes people don't manifest what they want because they don't really know what they want. How can the universe or God or whatever you believe give you anything if you yourself don't really know what you want? Sometimes people are very good telling me what they don't want, but it's quite difficult for people to have a clear vision in exactly what they want. So if you want a relationship, a loving relationship, a partner, a husband, a wife, so be specific in what are your values, what the values that you want in the other person, because that is important that you know. Sometimes I ask people, what are your values? And people, um, oh, I don't know. So it's important we know this stuff because if we don't know, it's more difficult to achieve, to achieve it. So have a clear vision and visualize it like has already happened and start being so happy, being so grateful for that you wish that will be your future. And that will be much likely that that's going to happen. So this week, I was having a meditation, and I had this epiphany, if we can call it an epiphany, because when people are talking, a lot of people after they read the book, the Secret, everybody starts talking about manifesting, creating visual boards, and creating these things, visualizing and visualizing. But visualizing alone is not enough in order to manifest. You know, the Napoleon Hill, who wrote the book Think and Grow Rich. In that book, he explains that when you want anything in your life, and remember what I said at the beginning, not just wanting, knowing that you what exactly is what you want to manifest. The word want keeps coming back, but we have to overcome that wanting and be sure and know what exactly you desire. So in the book, it says, in order for you to manifest something, you have to visualize it, but you have to feel like you already have it. And again, people have problems feeling that, and because I have people telling me that all the time. How can I feel like I already have it if I haven't got it yet? But that is this is the secret. So you have to make almost like make to believe kind of attitude where you visualize. And this week when I was having that meditation, it came very clear to me that in order for us to manifest anything, but anything, we have not just to visualize it, but we have to know it. And know it is not just believe it, because believing, I believe something today, but tomorrow someone proved me wrong, so I change my belief system. So it's not just about believing, but knowing, is that sense of knowing, and you know that whatever it is going to happen. So the process is visualize it, hear it, feel it that already, like you already have whatever you wish, whatever you desire. Sometimes people don't understand the meaning and how important is the word desire. Sometimes, oh, I would like to have this, I would like to, but we don't have that desire. Is when you desire something so badly that you almost can feel it. That is the sort of idea that I'm talking about. So, in order to manifest, you need to visualize, know exactly what you would like to have, visualize it, feel it in your bones, like the English people say, and have the certainty that you will achieve whatever you desire. And this is that is the process. And at the end, be grateful. Feel that is yours, is done, is there, is yours, is in your way, is in your field. And be grateful, almost having, almost sure that whatever you desire will happen. And I know because I have had these discussions with a lot of people in the past. And then people say, but this is almost like magic. Yes, it's almost like magic. But we sometimes we are we are quite happy to believe in the negativity. We are quite content on understanding that things might go on a negative way or might not happen. But when is for us to grow, to have a better life, to improve in all areas of your life, we doubt it. And that's where the problem lies. The manifestation, the process stops when you stop to believe that it's possible. So you have to have that sense of knowing, of more than believing that whatever you desire will happen. But for that, you have to be grateful. And you have to be grateful not just for what's going to happen in the future, but be grateful for what you already have. Because if you are not grateful for what you already have now, how can you be grateful for something that you don't have yet? So this is very important. So let's see other people join us. Regina in Portugal, Mariana, Nimani is in Switzerland, Claudia, Iliani. So people are joining us. So the other thing is that I found a lot in my practice is that people sometimes have a great problem to receive. There is a lot of people who are very happy when they give, but when they receive, they feel uncomfortable. They feel like not deserving. So if that is your feeling, which was my feeling for a long time, I felt like undeserving, like it was too much for me, and maybe good things and big things and wonderful things and a lot of money was for other people, not for me. If you have that kind of mindset, is needed to be changed, because in order for us to receive, we have to increase, we have to expand our capacity to receive. Okay, so it's almost like if someone is going to come and give us a big present, we feel, oh, it's too much for us, so we feel like we don't deserve to receive that. And if that is our mindset, then why should we receive what we desire? So there is no space. There is no space to receiving whatever we desire. So my question, and I would like to ask you this question today, is: do you feel like you deserve what you desire, or you feel like being a millionaire if for people who know how to do that? Being a wonderful relationship is for other people who are lucky. So what is your mindset? Okay, so Josie is asking, should we visualize every day? Some authors say that we can visualize every day, and some authors say that once you know what you want, you visualize and you let it free. You let we let the universe to deliver when everything is ready, including ourselves. Because if we are desire something but we are not ready to receive it, whatever we desire won't come our way. So yes, you can visualize every day. I The things I want to manifest, I visualize every day. I feel it. I feel like I already have it. It is already in my field. I know I have that sense of knowing that whatever I desire is already um, is already somewhere. It's just I'm just waiting to manifest on this physical reality. So I do visualize it every day, but some other people say there is no need. Once you know exactly what you want, you put it out there and just wait. Wait, but be open to receive it. So your container has to be open, has to be big enough to receive whatever you desire. I hope I answered, Josie. I hope I answered your question. So uh, I would like to ask you today to think before you go to bed tonight. Think of 10 things that you are grateful for. And I am sure we all have a lot of things we are grateful for, but we are not aware of them because most of the things in our life, we take them for granted. And we have to learn to be grateful for everything in our life. We take a lot of things for granted. We take the air that we breathe, we take our house, we take our partners, we take our children, we take our parents, our friends. Sometimes we are so rich already. We are so wealthy that we cannot even imagine because we are not paying attention. We're not seeing these things. So um, think of the things that you already have and you are grateful for. And if you are not grateful for it yet, learn to be more grateful. We have to change our mindset, the way we look at the things that we desire, because this is very important that we learn. Because if we don't learn these processes, and it's very difficult to manifest because people come and oh, because I read the books and I made my visual board and I keep looking at it and nothing happened. Why is nothing happen? Okay, because you don't have the right mindset. So it's important that we do have our mindset and in alignment with what we want, because if we desire something but inside in we feel like we don't deserve it, it's not going to happen. Simple as that. So if there's something in your life that you have been waiting for a long time, and if it's not happening, we have to question yourself: what am I doing wrong? Or what is the process that I haven't learned yet? So it's important that we learn that. So learn to receive. If you don't know, because sometimes people think, oh, I like to give, I love giving, but when I receive, I feel uncomfortable. So if that is your case, think again and think what is behind that, because for our behaviors, there is always a pattern behind our behaviors, and we have to know what it is. And if you cannot find yourself, ask for help. That's why Ask Coaches are here, psychotherapy, and all those professionals who are there to help you for you to have a better life. Because the reason why we are here in this plane, the reason why we are on Earth, uh, I believe there's two main reasons. There are several ones, but two main reasons. One is to experience life. And some people, you see a lot of people experience only pain, only problems. So if that's where you are, you have to ask yourself, why I am attracting to myself only this crap, only problems. Why? Why is that? What is behind that? Okay, so there are a lot of questions we have to ask ourselves and be very honest with oneself. We have to ask the questions, but be ready for the answers. Okay, so no BS. Be straight to the point because you are the one who's going to benefit from that. So learn to receive, expand your container. Okay, and people, as I said before, are very good giving, but not so good receiving, and is important. Let me see here on my notes if I have anything. So one thing that I like to talk and I like to remind people is that nothing changes unless we change. I know we don't like to hear this, but it's the truth. Nothing changes unless we change. And sometimes there is no bad things or good things. It's the way we look at the things. Okay, that is one of the things that sometimes we have problem accepting it, but it's the truth. So look at your life, look the things that you desire, look at your life and be grateful for the things that you have in your life that enrich the person you are, and be grateful for the things that you would love to have. Okay, guys, so basically is what I have to say to you today. So let's see what Fernanda says. Exactly today, 5 years ago, Bruno was hit by a car. I'm grateful every single day for having him amongst us. Thank you for your support. Yes, Fernanda has a very handsome young man who had an accident 5 years ago, and he was in a very, very delicate situation for a while. Was in coma, I think, in hospital, and today he's here with us, and he's happy, and that's the most important thing. So you see, being happy for almost losing a son and still have it, so that is important. And that is my dog snoring. I'm grateful for having him in my life, although when I'm doing this work, he's near me and is snoring away. Uh, so let's see if there's anybody said anything else. I don't think so. I think people are deep in thought. So don't forget today, before you go to bed, remember, write down at least 10 things that you are grateful in your life. And on top of that, start to write down the things that you desire in your life. Okay, my lovelies, lovely to be back. Thanks for your support of being here with me, and I really look forward to see you next week with a different topic. And if there is a topic that you'd like me to talk about, please let me know. Send me a message, and I will do my best to talk to you about it. Okay, guys, have a lovely day, a lovely evening, wherever you are in the world, and looking forward to see you soon. Bye bye now. See you soon. See you next week.